Sometimes it's just that little bit of hope and motivation that really helps take someone to a positive direction to make a life change. Now, has this lunar ring been a life change for me? That might be a stretch, but it has made some positive steps towards a better positive outcome in many areas of my life. And that's definitely where I want to give it credit. One of my favorite things that I've tracked with this ring is my sleep. My sleeping patterns, and I'll get into that in just a little bit, isn't or hasn't been the best. I've had this ring for over 3 months now, and there's a lot of features that I really think that helps make this particular ring stand out from its competition. There's so many different health rings out there, and they all kind of look the same if you ask me. However, Lunar Ring sets itself apart with just a subtle detail of it reminds me of like a single wave. It's a nice smooth curve that's a line across the top. It looks fantastic, it makes it look and feel sophisticated, and again, I don't know any other ones that have this kind of design. So you can really, if you know what you're looking for, you know it's gonna be a lunar ring. However, it doesn't look like any other kind of smart ring out there. There's several colors to choose from, including Stardust Silver, Sunlit Gold, Lunar Black, Rose Gold, and Midnight Black. Even though I really want a matte black one because I just wear black all the time, it's my style. But the Rose Gold has actually really grown on me, and I really like it at this point. And that surprises me a bit. Like, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do now, but if I were to choose between the two, I'd still go with the matte black, but definitely not mad at Rose Gold at this point. Comfort and sizing. This thing actually is one of the better options out there if you have larger fingers. They have sizes up to 14. Most other rings that I've seen out there only go to 12 or 13. I mean, a 12 might fit on my pinky, but like that's not gonna, I don't know, Dr. Evil kind of thing, right? Let me know if you even get that reference. That was stupid. But anyways, back to the review. I wear the ring on my index finger, and at times I'll swap it over to my right hand's ring finger. And that's usually just if like this finger feels like it's swelling up a bit, or even at nighttime. Sometimes at night, my hands swell up. So I comfortably wear it over here at nighttime most of the time. But again, if I'm having any kind of like just, you know how your fingers get at times, they swell up and I get kind of claustrophobic if I can't take something off. Like I will do what I can to get it off. Most of the time it is on my index finger on my left hand. If I were to switch it over to my right one, it's a little bit tighter, but I would get used to it over time. And it took me about a solid 3 days to get used to wearing this ring on my index finger. At this point, it kind of feels like the same kind of feeling as my wedding band. I barely notice that it's there. I've seen on forums, social media, and different outlets like that people are looking for a size 14, and this is one of the few options that you have to get a health ring in that size. If you're a big and tall guy like myself, I'm wearing a size 13 on the index finger, and then my ring finger would also feel fine too. If I wanted to wear it on my right side, I would probably choose to go for a size 14. But that is extra motivation to lose weight, right? So again, the ring adds some positive motivation to go into better directions. The build quality has been really nice. It's lightweight, but it's made of really durable materials. As far as it getting marked up and stuff, it's got like that micro abrasions that metal kind of gets at times. It's got that glossy finish, and you kind of know what I'm talking about. I'll do the best I can to show it on camera, but it still holds up great. There's no nicks, there's no hard scratches. It's holding up great, even after using this thing for over 3 months. I love the fact that this thing gets about a week's worth of battery life. Ecosystem is a big deal to me in tech. I love it when products work together seamlessly to work together for whatever kind of purposes. This ring syncs up with Apple Health without a problem. I'm able to use the data from my ring, my Apple Watch, and my phone all together to give me the best health tracking stats as possible. What's really neat about it is, like, let's say I'm not wearing my ring, but my Apple Health stuff is still tracking other, data and stats. Once I open up the Lunar Ring app, I have the option to sync it all together, never missing a beat. Speaking of beats, your heart rate and all kinds of other measurements are taken with this ring. It's tracking your heart rate, resting heart rate, HRV, your skin temperature, blood oxygen, and respiratory rate. All that plays into your readiness score. And if you're competitive, you like to get the best score possible, right? So that's another element that this ring adds to you, is that you're able to track and keep up with your readiness. So that's going to depend on your sleep, your stress, your activities. All those different things play into your readiness score. I think I have sleep apnea. I really do need to get professionals to look at that whole sort of side of thing. You know, I snore and I know my breathing patterns are not the best at times. And up until now, because I don't like wearing a watch or anything else like that while I sleep, I haven't tracked it. But using this ring, it's comfortable to wear at nighttime, whether it's on my index finger or a ring finger. I'm able to keep up with those kind of data metrics. One of the funniest things at nighttime is the green lights, you know, the sensors when they're working. It's like, I feel like I'm the Green Lantern at times. Like I'll wake up and my whole hand is, not whole hand, it's an exaggeration, but it's definitely illuminated the ring area. It feels like I'm the Green Lantern about to, you know, do something with the ring. It caught me by surprise for the first few times. I'd be like rubbing my eye at night or like have my hand over by my face or something and it's like green. I'm like, what is going on? You know, there's so many metrics and data, stats, definitions that it can really get confusing if you don't know what all of it means. The AI Coach is one of the best features about this ring. You can ask it questions, it gives you suggestions, and each segment of the app, it gives you definitions and ways to help you understand what those metrics mean. There's so much data out there, it can get confusing, but this really does help you begin to understand more about what it takes to get you on a better side of your health. You know, AI has been one of those terms that just kind of gets thrown out so easy. For the longest time, I think it's been just a glorified search engine or voice assistant. However, the Lunar Ring app uses AI in a very practical way. It uses the data that is tracking of you and your health stats to give you better suggestions, give you coaching ideas, and also make plans to help with whether it's your diet, whether it's exercise, things to help reduce your stress. All those different elements are played into the suggestions that the AI Coach gives you. The Lunar Ring at the time of this post is about 300 bucks. That's a lot of money, that's hard-earned cash, but is it worth it? Would I spend the money on this ring if it wasn't sent to me? The answer is yes. And the reason why I say yes is because one, it's an investment into your health. There's no hidden fees, there's no subscriptions, there's no extra costs that are to come with this. Have you looked into the cost of a personal fitness trainer or a health coach? It's not a cheap thing at all, and that comes with this app. So you get a huge benefit just by having this, and it's a one-time fee. $300 and you're good. It's $300, but I've got a discount code that you can use to save a few bucks on this purchase. I think the Lunar Ring is a great investment. I love the design and the features that it comes with. If you're in the market to get a smart ring, this is really one of the best options you can get.